alive, my friends. Time to get wrecked, but this time by a different account name. You see, my Gravedigger Prim, and yes, I'm still mad about not having the E, I've calculated that I'm a little bit too dense to ever get off slow. Well, I tell a lie, I could definitely get off it, but it would take years. Because I'm a little bit dim, and I can't be bothered to get good at the game. Nah, one day. But for now, I've made an alt account called The Fury, because he's a cool boss. Like, seriously. You know, he gave me that healthcare, and no, he was just a cool guy to fight in the game. Kind of felt like you were living out a slasher movie. You know, I'm over here, and all that good stuff. Anyway. Meatspun's not around just yet, he may join later, but I got Volt to help me out. I've also put a line out on the Discord. So yeah, we might get some new players, which would be nice. Just so I can get hurt by other people from a new side. Wait, what? What's the question marks? I don't care. Okay. I'm too dim to work anything out. Let's just get into it. Oh, great. I was just looking at the Discord while I was waiting. Anti-Big Boss responded to my call-out, so this may go interestingly, seeing as Anti-Big Boss has the Doberman rank. And, that's not really my thing, because I'm a little too shit. Anyway. Of course we're going with the Fury theme, and stun grenades, I guess. Actually, no, the book. That way I can be toxic. Ugh, I forgot to set up the controls! Okay. We're gonna take a small interval to pop a box down and change the settings. As you can see, this is pretty much the first time I've ever used this. Anyway, hi to Eagle Eye, who's just joined. If you can... he probably can't hear me. I didn't plug my Twitch because I'm not desperate. Switch speed. Yeah, everything's going to 10. Cycle? No. Flashback. I don't care about any of that stuff. Let's get into it. I'm not entirely sure how good Eagle Eye is. I've seen him maybe once or twice. I mean, I'm using his fantastic texture pack right now. Thanks, by the way, man. We have ourselves a flamethrower, which is very handy, because I'm pretty sure this is headshots only. You know, I like the Fury, but I miss my old account. I may go back to it after a while. I mainly made this account so we could test something to do with, Snake. Yeah. I mainly did that not so much to hit him, but to get his attention so he'll come back this way. I have no idea. Oh, there you are. Well, that starts things off on a great thing. Me looking incompetent in front of, well, nobody at this point, but, I know my friends like, Meatspun like to come back and, point out my like to point out my flaws. Anyway, I got my flamethrower back, so I can do nothing. This is headshots only, right? I didn't misspell the word headshot, even though I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid, right? Well, I suppose the easiest way is just shoot him in the body and see what happens. I guess I'll set up that. Where are you? Seriously. You're like a freaking ghost. Okay. Well, I went to shoot him with the pistol so I wouldn't be wasting money. I neglected to remember that the pistol I was using was the MK22. So yeah, that didn't quite work out. Let's just waste actual bullets. Anyway. These are mine? I bought them from home. Oh, damn. Venom goggles, huh? I'll keep the box. Anyway, Eagle Eye was not the one I was expecting to join first. He's just, really fast at heeding my message, huh? Where the heck are you? Is he even looking for me, or is it just a pure coincidence if I run into him or not? Okay, it is headshots only. Something says he's pretty new to the game, apart from, the texture sprites. Seeing as, I'm pretty sure just about anyone else would have gotten out of the box. Okay, he's behind me. So what I'm going to do is what no one would expect because it's dumb. I'm going to... My silencer broke! My suit's been ripped! Okay, I dispute that that did nothing. Well... Hey, what do you know? I got a positive score integer here. I don't know why I used the word integer. Of course it's a solid number. Of course it's not a float value. Damn it. What did he hit me with? The Mossum? No, he just got a headshot. Oh, yeah, he did hit me with the Mossum. Yeah. If I remember the trailer correctly for his HD texture pack, one of the things he was showing off was, in one of the clips he was aiming at meat spin, I think, with the sniper rifle. So yeah, I presume he's pretty good with it. Well, he's getting his own back now. I suppose he's not really one for the assault rifles then. Which is fine. He seems to be alright with the sniper rifle. I'm pretty sure the mic won't pick it up, but if it does, I'm sorry that my neighbors are being asses next door. Dancing for the win, baby! Not efficient dancing, but it worked. And now he doesn't have an assault rifle and the Mossum, which is pretty bad. I mean, bad for me. I'm sure it's great for him. He got how many stuns with me? Anyway. If I had thought about it beforehand, I may have decided to take away the deployables and take away the secondary weapons, just because I like it to just be a... I don't know what the words is. I don't know what words is. I just like it to not be a contest of stunning in books. But he's not using the books, and he could still stun with the Mossum, but it makes it detrimental to do so. Yeah. I miss my Gravedigger Prim account, even though they wouldn't let me have the E. I was at an advantage of having fewer characters in the name, The Fury, is I could potentially have a clan name in it. Oh, he's using books. You may well ask what I was doing there. Well, the answer may surprise you. I was, being stupid. I think he's found his element. He probably has played before. Well, at least long enough to watch the trailer. Though I've never met him before. Thus, I've seen his work, and that was about it. I wish I'd started this on Kill House A. Kill House A is just a great deathmatch mode when you only have 2 or 3 people. Yeah. I've never noticed that before. I thought it was just in my head, but yeah, being shot does slightly slow you down. Okay, he got a few shots off with the Mossum, seemingly. Not enough to stun me, just enough to make me think. Ugh. Let me check my messages. Oh yeah, Anti-Big Boss says he will join after he's done some work. Yeah. Maybe I should tell him the streams are cancelled so he doesn't come in and make me look like an idiot. Roll up the street, man. Don't do that. I've never had any luck doing that unless the person's on low stamina to begin with. And I was on full stamina having just died. That was unfortunate for both of us, wasn't it? You know, there's an ancient Chinese art that I remember in times like this. It's called Looking Fucking Downwards Grave. If I just looked slightly downwards, his head would no longer be attached to his shoulders. I tried to employ the art there, but, you reckon it would be rude to ask him to stop using the Mosin? I'm just not a massive fan myself. I just find stunning to be one of the most annoying things I've had to suffer through in this entire game. Yeah, that's much better. I prefer just dying. Because at least then I don't have to watch as he sadistically hovers over me and takes the shot. Anyway. This is really... He really took the message from the Discord to heart where I said, you know, you can come along and make me look like an idiot in front of my viewers. Yeah, you've done that just fine. Anyway, we have the default amount of time because I didn't change my settings. So yeah, we've been going for about 9 minutes now. The 9-minute stream's impressive, right? That's what the kids are all watching. Okay, I have no right to still be on this planet. Just the fact that I do is a sin against nature. I've broken the rules of nature. Now I can't continue. Volt is now here, so now I can be killed by 2 people who are better than me. That's just what I've always wanted. Anyway, Assassin's Creed. Well, I suppose this is a very beneficial health to be at, seeing as if he takes a shot at me and misses, he'll die too, and then it won't count against me. Oh, there you are. Nah, just move. I hate the cameras in this game. I hate it. I love the game. I hate that I'm bad at it. That's what I meant to say. The map! The most worthless item in the entire game. Even Sokolow's stealth camo is better than that. Shit, I forgot to enable voice chat. Yeah, good luck, man, if you can hear me. Yeah, behind the scenes, Volt and I set up his in-game microphone. I also set it up so I can use the keyboard to type.
Understood.
Oh yeah, just for his benefit. Not bad.
Not bad.
Where the heck is everyone? This map, it infuriates me. Ugh. Yeah, if I hadn't been Smooth Brain and turned off voice chat, we could have had a voice conversation with Volt, where he'd sound robotic and I'd sound robotic. The funny thing is, you can hear yourself through the microphone, but you can't actually, you don't sound robotic to yourself, it's just to the other person. I'm very proud of that, and I would go to the end of the earth to say I would deserve it, but I know deep down I don't deserve that. That was just, I got the, I saw him coming before he saw me.
Not bad.
Thanks, man. I would repeat a certain line I said to Meatspin, but that ended badly last time. Besides, I just saw you run past, I don't think it's gonna be exactly 2 seconds this time. Okay. Well, I remember one of the first times I played with, I think it was Volt actually. It might have been someone else, but let's just pretend it was. He was playing on the Japanese version of the of Metal Gear Online, so we were playing on headshots, and for whatever reason, it would let you get non-headshot kills, but it wouldn't count them as kills, but it wouldn't kill you. And we were playing 1v1 capture, which isn't fun, and I don't recommend it. But still, I find that horrendously funny that it lets you do that. I think one of you should just kill me, please. I don't like being on the ground. But if you're willing to distract each other, I'll just get up peacefully then. Well, cheers, guys. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. Well, I noticed that we got 2 members of the Cobra unit here, the End and the Fury. That's nice. That's very nice. Who's winning? Not me. Are you winning, son? No, Dad. Son, you've disappointed me and I must kill you. No, Dad, no. Sorry, son, it's gotta be done. I sentence you to 5 years of playing Sudoku every day. You gotta get that daily challenge back to win my love, son. Yeah, I saw him, I saw Eagle Eye too, but I just went, you know what, let's have a stroke instead of doing anything. I find that to be a better way to deal with things. If I hadn't made this account before my last stream, I probably would have called myself the Sorrow, just cause, desk incident. But yeah, I'm stuck with the Fury now, so I guess I have to be mad about being sad. It even rhymes, so it must be true, according to Lego Movie 1. I never bothered to watch the second one, it might be in that one too. Sounds like it's not going too so well for the others. It's not going too so well for my England either. I'll take that Mossen. I'll use it to do nothing. I tell a lie, I used it against Volt a couple of times in the last match. I might as well get it in my quick select. Anyway. You know what would be a professional streamer thing to do? Actually enable it so I can see the chat. Yeah, that would probably be very professional, but I'm not into that pussy shit. Let's hold on till I die next, and then maybe I'll consider fixing what may have been a mistake. Seems Volt really wanted the chat to come back on. Okay, 1 second. I'll also say hi to oh, VD Tartars might join too. Yeah, I'm too lazy. Oh, Anti-Big Boss joined. Yeah, sorry man. If you can hear me, I'm really sorry. I forgot to do a professional streamer thing, like putting the chat on the screen for me. It's probably on the screen for the rest of the world, just not me. Yeah, I'm very impressed by you. Oh, that's for Rumble Rose's uniques, huh? Ugh. I feel like an idiot. That's what I feel like. I was too busy reading chat to pay attention to, you know, the game. Yeah, I'm very sorry about that, Antique. I'll message you on Discord right now, actually, just because that was rude of me to not put the chat on screen. Sorry. Just put the chat on screen. I know. Very Chanel. Sounds like it isn't going too well for me in game. Hope to see you soon. Okay. Now he knows that I'm not only an untalented streamer, I'm also an incompetent one. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what incompetent means, so I guess it's not just Metal Gear Online 1 I'm bad at. That Ledge deserved my respect. It wasn't that I messed the climb up and ran away in shame. No, that would be ridiculous. Okay, let's get out the line of sight. Well, we're not going to talk about this fact. Yeah, we're both dead. That's how this worked out. I'm not even gonna try. I don't know why you are, Eagle Eye. He's just gonna come over and blast our heads off. Or not, I guess. You might as well finish the job, yeah. I keep instinctively saying, oh good, someone else died that isn't me. And then I remember, oh yeah, I am the Fury. You know, similar to how the Fury gained PTSD from his mission as a cosmonaut, I'm getting PTSD from this. I might just fly myself into a roof and then have my flaming face chase someone through a collapsing building. Shit. Okay, he won't miss. Yeah. The Cobras are turning on each other, man. Freaking streamer mode. I have to keep double checking that Auntie hasn't said, lol, go kill yourself, man. I mean, I'd be a little bit pissy if it were me. You know, that is something you should take care of as, you know, the streamer. Actually have a chat on the screen. If you're too cheap to buy another monitor. I mean, I'm still paying off the debt I gained from buying this computer. Well, I would say that was a good kill, but it wasn't for the fact I would die now. Never mind, it worked out. I definitely feel I deserved the kill against Eagle Eye more than Volt there. Volt wasn't even looking at me, I just hit him in the back of the head. Doesn't feel right shooting an unarmed man, but I'll get over it. You know, something Meatspin said the other day really resonates with me about the Ocelot unit skin, and I really do feel he has a point. The reason he uses it isn't just the reason I do, because I like Ocelot, he's a pretty cool character. He uses it because he thinks, and I believe him on this, there may actually be a subconscious fear stimulant thing going on there. You know, the colours red and black might have a fear impulse on some people. It's subconsciously, it's not like you're gonna shit yourself from it. It's just, you know, it's the same reason they did research to find whether, if the colours blue or red on your team have any difference on your playstyle, and they found red players were more aggressive and blue players were more strategic. You know, I really do feel he has a point. Well, I get to steal your kill here on this one, man. Which puts me 6 kills away from taking this head spot. Well, I'm ashamed of that, but I also believe it's not my fault. I don't like the fact that it spawned them that close to me. Jesus, can it stop spawning you guys so close? Okay, let's just leave. I'm sorry, I went silent there for a second just because I was in deep thought about what I should actually do next. Hey! Well, sometimes you eat the bar and sometimes the bar, he eats you. Ah, the Big Lebowski. So this is what he meant, except the bar is the end, and the end is Volt. Oh, also Eagle Eye fucked my shit up before that. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Auntie, if you see the spot. If I were you, I wouldn't give me the time of day. Especially if you watch the beginning parts of the stream where I was just flat out incompetent. He says getting flat outly incompetently murdered. Ugh. I'll tell you something, man. Time differences are the devil. If we were all on the same time, I would just be so happy. Mainly because by the time everyone's ready for a game, I'm either still at work or just getting home. So I have a 50-50 chance of being able to play any games this at all. In New Zealand, where I'm playing from, we have a day off to commemorate the Queen, and I just have to say, Your Majesty, you're a saint. Seriously, I have nothing but good things to say about that. It's been a hot minute since I last streamed, and I'm pretty sure that's what Her Majesty would have wanted, you know. Ow. Me being killed by Volt. Yeah, one of the reasons I called myself this is we're thinking about making a new clan called Sons of the Boss, or Cobra Unit. So I doubled my odds by going, well, the Fury's a son of the boss, kinda, and he's also a Cobra. So we're just waiting on Meatspin's decision on what he would like it to be called. So, yeah, we may or may not make a new clan. Then he can stop being KP Meatspin and he can start being something else. Also, I can pretend like I'm a part of the game. Well, that didn't go too well. Oh, I know what the problem is. I know why we're struggling here. It's because I don't have the jetpack. If I had the jetpack, we'd be sweet. I'm just digging the fact I don't have the slow rank anymore. I'm sure I'll get it back really fast. Anyway. Yeah. It took me, unironically, ages to find the game FAQ link with the animal rankings. I actually had to go onto the old Discord server and go back through Matthew's comments when I was talking to him about the Foxhound ranking, where one of them, he seemed confused whether or not I understood the rankings in the first place. So he linked me to that, and then I couldn't find it again when we were sitting at the server was this new Save MGO server was new. I opened my big mouth to Dilmont about oh, you know, I could get you the game FAQ link with the rankings, and he went, oh yeah, I'll pin it, and then it took me about 20 minutes to actually find it. That's not relevant to anything. It's to end the game. It's just further linking back to my incompetence. I hope you weren't. I know I prefaced this on the bio by saying I'm a bad player, but I hope you really weren't expecting anything better. Ah, sucks, man. You caught me while I was both reloading and adding a silencer to my gun. Shit. I'm glad that I managed to capture that moment so I can cry about it later. Oh, I might not be dead. No, I'm dead. I was hoping Eagle Eye would take him out before he'd kill me. Of course, his next move would be to walk over and take me out. Oops. You know, a competent person would actually listen to the advice he was given by a professional. Meatspin has told me to just angle the camera beforehand and then tap north so it lines up, but I'm too lazy. Seriously, I'm pretty sure my kill KD ratio would improve dramatically the moment I implement it, but that's not my thing. Also, you could have just kicked me there and knocked me out. You didn't have to waste the moss and shot. Anyway, if I've done my job properly, and we've already established that I haven't in some ways, then you should be able to see the chat on the broadcast, but I have to pull up my overlay because it doesn't show me. Which means I got nice black boxes over my my stream. One over my health bar and one over the right side of my screen. It's not a big deal. I mean, no one's appearing from those places. Well, I would pat myself on the back and say, you know, I've got more points than Volt. And then I remember that Volt joined like halfway through this match, so of course I have more kills than them. So technically, I should be in last. I'm just not. Up we go. Was that something spawning in, or was that just me being dumb? Unlucky, man. I just had the higher ground, and you know, Star Wars has taught me many things, but having the high ground is always an advantage. I think they actually tested it on Mythbusters once, whether or not having the high ground in that situation would change Jackal. And yeah, it does slightly push it in your advantage. But by the same token, he could have won the fight anyway. So yeah, he wasn't full of crap about having the high ground. He just wasn't I guess it was more metaphorical than physical, I guess. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. Yeah. You know, speaking of the Fury being a cosmonaut, I was talking to my friends the other day about how wild it would be to live in space. You know, even something as stupidly simple as having an arm wrestle would be an absolute titanic affair to get it done. You shut up my radio, that wasn't very nice. You know, you'd have to bolt yourself to the chair, otherwise you'd go to spin them and you'd spin yourself. Judo style. Might be hard to have an arm wrestle, but you could become one of the best judo athletes in the world. Shite! That was poor luck. If he had been using the assault rifle, I probably wouldn't have had a chance to react, but he was using the Mosin, so he had to gradually turn to face me, and by the time he got there, I had killed him. I fulfilled my contractual obligation to state the very obvious and what has just taken place. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, good. Hey, Snake's here. Good, we can all talk for 45 minutes. Solid. I will become the boss to surpass Big Boss. I'll become the biggest boss. Boss, boss, boss! Yep. I strike again with the whole, oh, that would have been a headshot, no need to fire additional bullets. I'd be the worst soldier ever. I suppose this is a good time as any to tell you, I intend to join the police after dropping my dead-end job this year. So yeah, I'm gonna hit the gym real hard, I'm gonna get up to professional standards, and then I'm gonna apply to the police. Which means I'll probably have less time to play this, but I'm sure I can fit it in somewhere. But yeah, that way, that ranking I got when I just joined at my first stream, you know, it brings a whole new meaning to it when you consider that's my career. We were so fucking close. Seriously. Oh, 2 kills behind him. Admittedly, 8 deaths behind him too, but still, I think that's something to be proud of. That's the only time I haven't joined a deathmatch and felt really bad about myself. We're on Ghost Factory. Subliminal Fear Impulse, go! Barrels have offended me, as I have stated in the past. How dare you, game? You've stopped me from my murderous impulse. There we go. I thought, did I hit space again? And I realized I stopped it. I worked out, I had input recordings on. So what would happen was, every time I pressed spacebar, the emulator would take a shit and go into frame advance mode, which means I have to tap the spacebar to move to the next frame, which is just cancerous. But it also crashes the game for everyone, and it's happened more than once now. But yeah, all you need to do is turn input recordings off, and the spacebar just becomes another button. Sadly, no one on the internet told me that. It's just if you go into the configuration file for the hotkeys PCSX2 has, it just so happens to say, oh yeah, if you don't have input recordings on, this won't work. I went, now that's the right medicine. You know, I could have just changed the hotkey to something I won't press, but who the fuck uses input recordings? I hear rolling. And, I am hating. I'm patrolling, and I'm trying to catch him riding dirty. I've caught them, but sadly, they've now caught me. What's he doing? He must have seen Eagle Eye over there or something, because otherwise it makes no sense why he shot me and then ran away. Anyway. Eee! I see a hitbox! Bloody sand, give me back my skull! Borderlands 2 was a cool game. Mainly because Handsome Jack has got to be one of the best villains of all time. He's no Liquid Snake, but he'll do. Then again, I'm the main reason Liquid is so hated in my memory is that stupid as fuck Palkey section. Seriously, who the heck thinks making a nuclear missile temperature controlled by keycard is a good idea. Seriously, all you need to do is bring a toaster and portable freezer along and you got nuclear war. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I've either made this joke to someone on the Discord or made it on stream. Either way, it's pathetic and I should stop making it. Especially seeing as they realized the error of their ways when they made Twin Snakes. I've never played Twin Snakes. In fact, it's been ages since I played the PS1 version. But I do recall someone telling me that the pipe, and there are two pipes on the side of Rex that are both hot and cold. And that's what the doctor ordered. Seriously. I'm fine with activating their stupid failsafe, no matter how dumb it might be, but the fact that it's that dumb makes no sense. Seriously, I don't get what Kojima was going for. I genuinely don't understand. It would be even dumber to think of it as a measure you'd use to stop Rex. Seriously, why is it that fuck-off difficult? Surely you should just be able to push a button on your Fitbit and Rex goes offline. Just because you can never win a nuclear arms race anyway. You know, you fire a nuke, they'll fire 10 back. So you should be able to just cancel it with the flick of your wrist. It shouldn't be, oh yeah, you need to heat up that keycard about 20 minutes in advance. Then you need to magically get back to the Rex in time. And then you need to put it in at a cold temperature again before it gets too cold to use. Going back to the blast furnace and putting it and heating it up, and then going back to where you fought Vulcan and Raven the second time. That's just dumb. By the time you get back, it would either be cold or hot again, depending on whether or not you were freezing it or not. So unless Snake can run faster than light, yeah, that bastard's gonna be cold long before you get back. Yeah, then again, no one likes the Palkey section, and I'm not being original critiquing it. That was an impressive shot. Let's just roll our way out of here. I won't win a sniper competition from here. He's got the Moss and I've got an assault rifle. One of these things is not like the other. My silencer has seen better days. It might be worth it just to die so I don't have to reapply it next time. It may or may not be just me being an idiot, but I find I really do prefer having the silencer on the gun. I feel like that was just both of us having a bit of a stroke. Who's shooting me from where, and why? Okay, we can take the last question away. I'm pretty sure I know why. Yeah, we're tied. Well, no. He's one death better than me, but we're tied. Shit. Shit. Luckily, he went for the thing I always do, where I try and roll for them when they're crouching. Anyway, on the let's go back to off-topic conversation. I find it to be way better. I do see him, by the way, chat. Just wanted to let you know I did see him. I was just trying to move out of his sniper range. Yeah, let's move back to it. Yesterday, I was actually replaying through Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. It's one of my favorite games. I've never actually beaten it, though. That's the sad thing. It's just so brutal with the random battles. Seriously, every 2 steps you take, there is another random encounter. And I know you can get items to stop most of the random encounters, and you can get a demon that can stop them pretty much entirely. But, oh my god, the fact that it's that at normal times is just unacceptable. I don't know if they fixed it in the remaster, but I suspect not. I don't think the fans would, the hardcore fans would let them do that. Oops. I didn't mean to take that smack. Well, that sucks for you, man. You should have killed me while you had the chance. Hey guys, I don't want to be too presumptuous. I'm not sure if that's a word, actually. I don't want to presume too much, but I might actually get a rank better than Slow. That might actually be a thing that will happen. I mean, it will be considerably less impressive, but I would like that. I would deeply love that. I mean, it doesn't help we're playing on headshots only, so I might get slow anyway, just because that's the only way they can kill me. But still, a man can dream. Like, one day I'll actually get the True Demon ending on Nocturne, and then I'll beat the Demi-Fiend in Devil Digital Saga. For those of you who don't know, the Demi-Fiend is the main character of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and in Devil Digital Saga, he becomes potentially the hardest boss ever created in a video game. Basically, you know how most bosses, it can sometimes one-shot you if you deserve it, you set one of their triggers off, you played unfair, you exploited the loophole the developers predicted. No, the Demi-Fiend one-shots you when he damn well feels like it. I would admire that, mainly because that was my strategy of going through Persona 3. Get Armageddon, no more problems. But yeah, I don't like it being used against me. So we were all fighting each other in that one room, that's nice. Yeah. Basically, the Demi-Fiend gimmick is he's not only extremely strong in regular combat, but every once in a while he'll just spam down a spell called Gaia Rage. And that essentially one-shots everyone. You can dodge it if you're extremely lucky, but yeah, good luck with that. In fact, and I'm not being sarcastic when I say good luck with that, that really is the only way you're ever going to beat the Demi-Fiend. You can be max level, and you'll need to be if you're going to stand a fig of a chance. But if you're not lucky, you're not going to win that fight. Seriously, you can have all your ducks in a row, and you'll still have a very high chance of dying. That's Nocturne too, though. Lucifer in that game, I haven't ever fought him, obviously, being the final boss of True Demon, but oh my god, if there's any judgment based on, just Daisei Joe alone is a pretty good example that he's never gonna be easy. And he's the actual final boss. Kazuchi is, I think that's how you say it, he's just the warm-up compared to Lucifer. So yeah, and I hear Kazuchi is no piece of cake. So if the final boss of every other route is not easy, is easy compared to Lucifer, I dread to think. Still, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well, so I'll get that ending before any others. Which means I have to go through the entire labyrinth of Amala. And they made that bastard to be as annoying as possible. Especially when you have Dante from Devil May Cry hanging out in the one of the Amala sections, ready to blow your brains out for messing up. Yeah, they did actually bring Dante from Devil May Cry into Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I'm not sure if they paid money for it or they just got permission from the developers, but it's hilariously funny to me that they thought, you know what this game needs? You play as a demon. So you know what your character should team up with? A person who kills demons in another video game franchise. I probably deserve every bit of damage I just took, just because that was dumb. He's using the SVD, I bet my life on it. And then, just to spite me, he changed back to his pistol. Yeah, I really do wonder. I wonder if Meatspin will show up. Probably not. I wonder why he chose that name. I know what it's a reference to, but I don't know why anyone would pick it to be their name. Damn it. That's the other advantage of the other skins is, you can blend into the grass. The Ocelot unit blends into absolutely nothing. But I believe Meatspin that there may be an actual Fear Impulse. He sees me out. There's no way he didn't see me. But if he didn't see me, he definitely heard me. I remember, this was the map. Ghost Factory. This was the map, ow, where we had that headshot game where we were allowed to get non-headshot kills, and, on capture. So I just, blasted him with the SAA when I was playing as Ocelot.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason anyone would play as Ocelot. The SAA is just too good. Even not for actually shooting bullets, it's the best gun in the game. Just because the fact... Well, I'm going to mention this in the tutorial, but I'll mention it here just because I'm extra. Because you can actually use it to wake up your buddies faster. Because the spin, when Ocelot does his Heart of a Jewel monologue, he actually smacks and does a melee attack with it. So if you use that melee attack on a person or on a fallen comrade who's been stunned, you can actually use it to get them up insanely fast. Or knock them down insanely fast. There's just one small issue. You're gonna have to get that while they're still moving, probably. I mean, the best way I can see it working is doing a CQC grab, throwing them to the ground, quickly changing weapons, and then getting ready. And then just spinning the gun at them before they can get back up. Seeing as you have time to get a kick in there, you probably have enough time to drop trowel and piss all over them with the SAO's bullshit. I'm not doing too bad. I'm not winning, but I'm not doing too bad. I hear movement. Let's just, go. Let's just go. Anyway. Oop, my box got de-equipped. You gotta love that. Just, oh, I fell the smallest distance, and now I must take the box off, just so I can put it back on immediately. Has everyone just left the game? Where is everyone? I know the way I'm gonna find them. It's gonna be... They're gonna blast my head... There they are. They're gonna blast my head off before I'm ready. Oh, that sucks, man. And I'll never find you again, because this map's too big. Yeah, it's ridiculously too big for such a small player numbers. I do not deserve that. He just kinda happened to line up. And, yeah. I probably don't deserve it. The box has always been funny to me, in Metal Gear Solid 3 specifically. Mainly because it's one of the two ways you can get Rykov in trouble. You know, when you're wearing the Rykov disguise. There's two ways you can get caught out as Rykov. There's the obvious, There's the obvious getting smelled out by the dogs, which, yeah, that might work in real life too. But more than that, you can put a box over your head as Rykov. If you stay perfectly still, the Diad will come pick it up and find you, salute you and move on. If you move under the box, he'll sound the alarm. I'm not even kidding. How does that make any sense? Well, sorry sir, but because you moved under the box, you've now branded a wanted war criminal. Ow, my face. And the rest of my body. Seriously, what were they thinking? I know they weren't thinking. They didn't intentionally make that a thing. It's just a leftover from the normal box mechanic. In fact, I'm not even sure they remembered to make it so guards will salute when they take the box off Rykov. I do adore the scientists' modus operandi when it comes to you taking the box off someone. You know, they never actually take it off like a guard will, but they'll, if they see it move, they'll start watching it, and they won't stop until you move again. At which point they'll sound the alarm. I never got why they sounded the alarm to begin with. Surely they don't like Vulcan either. Seriously, I'd go, you know what, buddy? Just carry on. You do you, man. I'm just gonna leave the room. You carry on with the mission. Same with the engineers. What do they get out of this? I'm pretty sure all they're gonna do is find that not only Snake's gonna be missing an eye while wearing an engineer outfit, Vulcan being the sadist he is, I'm pretty sure he just cuts out people's eyes for fun. I'm pretty sure he gets off on it. We already shown he's not adverse to doing such things. I know the Major better than anyone, to the point where if your dick is slightly off size, that must mean you're an imposter. Oh mate, why didn't you get closer? Oh yeah, 2 people just followed. That's nice. Nickman3, thanks for the follow, and Nigel404, thanks for the follow. Nice error code. It mainly makes me just want to punch babies. You know, every time I see that, it just means I'm going to have to make another trip onto the Wayback Archive. Nothing wrong with the Wayback Archive, it's just that, I don't like using it. I'd much rather prefer to use the modern version of a website at any given time. Wait, if I get a shot on him... Oh, damn. I saw his stamina was that low, and I figured if I got enough body shots on him, it would probably just knock him out. That is the thing, right? Why can't I do anything? One sec. There we go. Had to plug my controller back in. Yeah, anyway, thanks for the follows, guys. Don't be strangers! Oops. I was going to say whoops because I thought I did something wrong, but no, I was just being stunned as per fucking normal. It's almost like a traffic light here, except, not. Maybe it's inconsiderate of me to be the host, seeing as, I'm the furthest away from everyone else. Still, consideracy is not my stripper name. Oh, now we got 2 massive problems on our hands. One's dead, the other's dead. That worked out. By absolute fucking chance. In fact, because I'm the host and they have a worse connection, they didn't even do damage. Even though blood came off me. At least I think blood came off me, I might be hallucinating. Anyway. I wonder if Volt will find any good clips yet. I don't think I said anything particularly outrageous. He's still getting his licks in with the whole Big Brother's always watching clip. Oh. Okay. Okay. Not who I thought I would die from, not gonna lie. Did he really shoot me with the pistol? Is that really something that just happened? No, move! Oh, damn it. Yeah, I hope this is what you guys signed up for, Rickman and Nigel. This is what you get, watching someone who's really bad at the game. You really should be watching Big Boss, because, yeah, as previously mentioned, he has Doberman. He's literally the only person I know who has a Doberman. I have never met anyone higher than... I've never seen anyone else with a ranking that high. It's normally Chameleon and, oh yeah, Meatspin has Crow now. So yeah, I've seen someone with Crow. It's normally Chameleon, I've seen one person with Flying Squirrel, many people with Slow, I've seen myself with Pig, and that's about it. I don't think I've seen anyone else with a higher rank. That was a smart idea, wasn't it, Grave? Take off the box just as you hear an unknown type of grenade coming at you. I'm sure it wouldn't have been a stun grenade. It was, in fact, a stun grenade. Luckily, I seem to have just been out of its range. Scheisse. I was about to say it's over Anakin, I have the high ground, but A, I've already said that, and B, he didn't give me a chance to say it. I mean, I said it after the fact, but... does that count? I feel like you have to be somewhat successful to claim that. Still love that meme. I'm not a massive fan of the Harry Potter movies, or the books, really. Actually, no, I kind of like the books. But yeah, I do love that scene in the movie where Umbridge asks Snape, but you were unsuccessful in getting the Defense Against the Dark Arts job? And he just turns with a look at the stone and goes, obviously. I think that, but you were unsuccessful, obviously, is just the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I think Alan Rickman playing Snape is my second favourite actor, and with the woman they got to play Umbridge being my favourite, just because she's got that role down pat. I don't think they could have got anyone else to be that infuriating. And that's just what Umbridge was supposed to do in the book, so I really have to commend that. They really got their casting right on that one. One of my parents used to be in casting for small indie films in New Zealand. Good stuff. Oh yeah, thanks Angry the Ewok for the follow, man. I saw it happen, but I was in the middle of a tangent, and I'm too stupid to cut myself off. Old habits die hard, and you had a lot of stuff, my friend. I'll be taking all of that. And it'll probably be taken from me in a second. As it was before, so it shall be at the end. I don't think that's an actual thing, what I just said. I think I was just spouting words together. Yeah. According to, Auntie, the thing that was question marked out was the Rumble Rose's unique characters. I don't know why that is. It might be like that to begin with, but I'm pretty sure you can enable it just won't do anything for Deathmatch. So I can only assume it's because this is a new character. I don't get the privilege of playing as the guest characters. I mean, frankly, they're not the best characters in the game. I really do like them for one reason though. They make the game balanced, because both teams have the exact same power. And if you don't get someone who suicides out of their suplexes, they're a useful instant stall. Ow. Yeah, that is a strategy you can do. I'm not entirely sure about the community's feelings on suiciding out of a Sunrise Suplex. I mean, I personally don't do it anymore. Mainly because I mainly play with friends nowadays, and, well, it feels a little bit toxic to deprive them of the stun. Anyway. Next time I die, I should check if there's any word back from, Anti-Big Boss on Twitch, on Discord. He's not got back to me on Twitch. He's probably off doing his work like a competent member of society. Yes, I've got it into my head that he's just better at this game than I'll ever be, and I've never even played with him, I just know it. Because he's the only reason I've ever got into the game, because he set up those walkthroughs on how to set up PCSX2. Because, yeah, I'm not adverse to using the emulator. I've used it to play through the entirety of Persona 3 FEX. Not even half of Nocturne, because I'm bad. I used it to play through the entirety of Metal Gear Solid 3 again. Not successfully, really, though. I did finish the game, but it corrupted my save file, so I had nothing to show for it. I mean, it counts for something. I know the entire plot pretty freshly now. My, before that, and it's the same for Metal Gear Solid 2, my understanding of the plot was shaky before that, because I played it when I was really, really young. And I played it on an absurdly easy difficulty. It might have even been very easy. So yeah, I didn't really get the full, Metal Gear Solid 3 feel. That was just plain stealth. I'm not 100% sure if they did that for Metal Gear Solid 3, but I know they did it with Rising Revengeance characters, you know, pitting them against each other, you know, Cinder Armstrong versus Jetstream Sam in Versus mode and stuff like that. But I wonder if if this counts as Cobra, and them doing that for the Cobra unit. You know, the end kicks the Fury's ass. I mean, what else is new? The end is just one of the most immaculate Furies in the game. Let's try that sentence again, this time with less suck-fuckery. The end is one of the best Cobras in the game. The best would probably be the boss, because she's just a master of unarmed combat. Yeah, it's time for you to... yeah, thank you. I actually learned something this year, that at the scene where it insists you shoot the boss, you know, it won't move on until you press square and kill her, you can actually move on without killing her. The trick is, don't press square for about 10 minutes, and Snake does it for you. I can only assume the reason for that is because he has to get away before the plane, the MIGs come and bomb him. So yeah, the boss has to die before he dies. So he takes the choice out of your hands if you take too long. Oh, the Fury got a kill, did he? The Fury got a kill, did he? Yeah, that's already an annoying soundbite. I'm gonna stop. I never actually looked into if I unlock the special characters. I really don't think I needed to do anything to unlock the twins. Apparently crouching was not the answer to my prayers. I've gotten too dependent on dancing by lining up my shot ahead of time, and I see you there. Really now? I really do feel like that was a headshot. Anyway, let's get out of it. Joke's on you, I'm not going out that way. Seriously? I guess he got punching, so yeah. Well, at least this isn't as depressing as the last stream. How far are we into it? Oh yeah, he did get back to me on Discord. Yeah, thanks Auntie, you're the best. Thanks for the follow. Anyway, I should actually continue playing. I could read the Discord all day. In fact, I did read the Discord pretty much all day a couple times. Specifically the original one, not the new one. There's nothing wrong with the new one, I just... I was more obsessive when I started. I still am kind of obsessive. Ugh, I was just checking out the stats. Even though they'll pop up in a second. Oh, I was just reading his messages on Discord, Anti-Big Boss, and he's a computer programming analyst. Well, at least he's in college, and to become so. That's very impressive stuff, man. And we are now up to 10 followers. That's not too bad. It's not world famous, but I don't think anyone would seriously think I'm going world famous with this. Anyway, we are now exactly just over an hour. I know I said exactly, but I lied. Eagle Eye's out of here, apparently. Maybe he's, I don't know. I don't know why he would leave. Maybe he just had enough. It happens. Happens to me. It happened last time. I could have probably kept going, but I just went, you know what? Screw this shit. It might be a good game, but Metal Gear Online can be an infuriating game. I have no idea where he is, so I'm gonna do the only thing I can do. Pop a box down and check Discord while listening for him. Oh, his hands are cramped to hell, apparently, according to Discord. I'm just gonna message him and say that's all good. All good, my friend. Anyway. Yeah, he's still in the match. I'm just not finding him.
Do I hear... Is that just the noises in the background, or is that him? Where are you? Don't make me sing. You know I will. Oh, there you are. No, I'm not singing again. I don't feel like I need to lose my followers that quickly.
Good luck.
Too bad there's not a U2 movement. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Where are you shooting me from? Wherever it was. Oh. I genuinely didn't think he went that way. He popped and locked on me. We've been bamboozled. We've been schmeckeldorfed. That's not even a word, and I agree with you. No, that's a shame. I really do feel like that should have been a headshot. Anyway, two can play at the roof game. One will probably play it more successfully. I don't want the map. There's only been one time I've seriously used the map, and that was when we were testing Snake's capabilities and we wanted to test the RPG. Okay. Where are you, buddy? Let's change roofs. This one's stinky. Whoa, that was an amazing shot. I could get right back up on the roof, but nah. It's not a fun way to fight the game, not unless you've agreed to have a sniper battle beforehand. That would actually be kind of fun, having a sniper fight on this map. But I'm too bad with a sniper to agree to that. If I had one more millisecond, I may have just managed to scratch out a victory there. Anyway, we're going for 2 hours this time too. My previous streams, they've just been about an hour and a half. I like the 2 hour deal. I ran out of things to say at the end, but this time I'm full of more shit. Like complaints about Nocturne, which you guys probably don't play. It's a PS2 game though, that's close enough. Obviously every Metal Gear player cares about every PS2 game, including, I don't know, Beverly Hills Cop for the PS2. That's a really bad one. I never even beat the last mission. Then again, I just feel like I deserved a freaking Nobel Prize for getting past the first one. Which just absolutely screws you for no reason. For real, there's a great video on the game, but I'm inclined to repeat some of the better points. It's by Tennings, he's a gaming reviewer from Ireland, and Ire is right, because oh boy did he have a lot of ire for that game. Anyway, I have it too. I'm going to reuse his words. That was unfortunate. Anyway, Beverly Hills Cop was a really piss-poor attempt to milk money out of Beverly Hills Cop fans. But anyway, what ended up happening was they just ended up... It became pretty much unrecognizable. I'm going to repeat the exact words they Tennings used to describe him, because I believe that's the perfect way. Axel Foley in that game looks like the bastard child of Homer Simpson and a car accident. He looks so piss poor. Like, he's not even on the front cover, that's how bad he is. It's just his red car. Anyway, the first mission, I mean, it's bad in and of itself. It has one of those sneaking missions where it doesn't matter if they can technically see you, it just matters if the game thinks that you're gone somewhere you're not supposed to go. They'll just go, oh yeah, game over, buddy. Oops. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna get back to the rant. Anyway, it has that piss-poor stealth mechanic where it doesn't matter if you're seen or not, because the guards will just get alerted if you go somewhere the game doesn't think you should go. It does the same in other bad games for the PS2, but that one's possibly one of the worst for it. The AI turns into either blind or Batman, depending on how where you are at any given point. But the worst, the most unforgivable sin that first level commits is halfway through you get cornered by 3 guards and you get into this bastard conversation system. The reason it's so bad is because you don't actually have control over what Axel says. Basically, you have free. It spins a gun barrel around. One of them things is green, and I think a few of them are red, and then the rest of them are just gold for they do fuck all. And if you get 3 reds, it's a game over. But if you get 3 greens, the best scenario, because Axel says all the right things, they start shooting at you. So it really does beg the question, what physically happens to Axel Foley if you get 3 reds? Does he just go, oh, you know, screw this, guys, I'm committing suicide now? That could have gone better, but it definitely could have gone worse. I don't know why I channeled my inner Bane from Payday 2. Yeah, it still pisses me off. It still pisses me off that the game doesn't have any consistency. Surely, if you get 3 greens, they should just go, oh yeah, I understand, off you go. If you get 3 reds, it should be like, okay, now they start shooting at you. Not, oh yeah, you got 3 greens, the best scenario, but because we didn't give a shit about programming, you just die. Game over. There's no checkpoints in it either. The last mission's even more garbage, just because the garbage comes right at the end, and it's a long mission because it wastes your time. So what it does is the villain waits at the end, and then you see him. He runs through a secret passage through a bookcase, which of course you can't follow him through. So you then have to backtrack like a bastard for the entire level, and then you get back to the start, and he starts walking towards a helicopter calmly while it shoots bullets at you before you even come in range. But yeah. Guess what you're supposed to do. No, I actually want you to guess. Just kidding, bastards. Even if I could hear you, I would pretend I couldn't. Anyway, what you're supposed to do is fire at the helicopter. But there's also guards shooting at you. So you can't consistently fire at the helicopter because you'll just die. And which will send you back to the start. But if you take out the guards, the guy will get to the helicopter and fly away and you'll fail the mission anyway. So the solution is, find cover somewhere. Take shots, and just pray to whatever god you hold dear that you manage to get enough shots off to kill the helicopter. And then you get some asinine garbage and then the game ends. So yeah, not a great usage of your time. You could be playing... you know, some people find it funny to play bad games. I unironically do want to finish Jekyll and Hyde for NES, just because out of a tribute to James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd. But yeah, I still don't get the hang of that one. And I'm not qualified to talk about it just because he made the video explaining everything wrong with it. There's nothing I can possibly add to it. Anyway, I'm going to talk about bad PS2 games specifically. Most of them have been reviewed by Tenings, the massive bad ones. Then again, he likes to find new bad ones that I've never even heard of, as hinted by the title of his series being the worst games you've never played. Oh, that's where he was. Fuck. Sadly, they don't include, he doesn't have any good videos on good games, because I really do feel like his colourful commentary could really add something to it. He also did one on the Largo Winch PS2 game, but he didn't do one for the original PS1 game, so that would be interesting to see if he ever does that. I'm not sure how the two games compare, because, well, I could never sit through either. Mainly because Largo Winch is possibly the least, character who's least close to my heart, because, well, I'm not French. And yeah, if you're a person living outside of France, it's possible you've never even heard of Largo Winch. Basically, he's this Batman crossed with James Bond. You know, he's incredibly wealthy, he's an orphan, and he goes on all sorts of stupid adventures that make no sense. But yeah, he's popular in France. Ow. Okay, I deserve to die there. I just realized I only got 1 kill this match. Maybe it's time to stop ranting about things that don't matter. Let's rant about things that do matter, like my shitty performance. That container deserved my respect. You know, I asked my friends the other day, can you make that jump across that gap? The answer is technically no, but you can make it by glitching the game. So yeah, you can. I would demonstrate, but he'd kill me before I even got anywhere close to it. And it's not like a tactical advantage to be up on that ledge. I just thought, you know, Kojima being Kojima, it probably has, you know, a heat-seeking missile. I'm not sure if you go over there or something. Yeah, or you know, just a freaking flying battleship you can use to instantly win the match. Just because Hideo Kojima is an insane man. Still, one day I'll actually finish all the Kojima games I can get my hands on, and all the ones I can't, and by completely legitimate means that I'm unable to speak of on Twitch. At least I don't think I can. You know Captain Jack Sparrow's trade, you know, and what he does for a living. I'm pretty sure I can't talk about that on Twitch without being in a bit of hot water. I mean, I'm not massive, so I don't think anyone's gonna seriously report me for it, but I can't recommend it legitimately. I wonder if that's pushing it too far to bring up, and to even hint at it. I'm a proud person who skips over the terms and conditions over anything he goes into. So yeah, I have no idea what I signed up for, especially seeing as I'm pretty sure that this account has been up since 2016. I just kind of made it to watch videos and watch some broadcasts on Twitch, and then I went later this year, yeah, I bet I could stream on this. Wonder what's happening on Discord. Oh yeah, he's just having Anti's just having a conversation about the IT trade. Yeah, I had an incident lately where I felt like one of those people he's describing. Basically, I bought a new laptop. It's not for gaming, it's just for work. But anyway, I bought it, and I took it home. It's one of those refurbished jobs. It's not a new computer. It's they fix it up for you and give it to you. Excuse me. You know, they fix it up for you. They fix it up pretty good. It's pretty much like it was when it was new. But the problem was, the speaker wasn't working. The left speaker was just absolutely busted. So I took it back. And like, seriously, I did everything I could to test it. I'd play YouTube videos for it. I'd get the sound test working. I'd make it so it would specifically only play music through the left mic. Nothing. I take it back. It works within 2 seconds, and the guy looks at me like I got a screw loose. Isn't that just the most typical tech story you've ever heard in your life? You know, the bastard thing won't work until there's someone professional who could fix the issue looking at it. I'm usually that person, and I just think, you know, what an idiot. Now I'm the idiot, and I don't know what to say. It just makes me unhappy. It makes me upset. Not genuinely so, but... It was the fact I had to come there straight after work during rush hour, and oh my god, was the traffic horrendous coming back. I guess for you, those crazy stalker fans out there, I'll give you a little insight. I live in the suburbs in Auckland City in New Zealand, and there's this place, and then the North Shore of New Zealand is where, you know, all the fancy people live with, you know, their glorified mansions, pretty much. And the guy doing the tech services lives there, so I have to drive all the way across the motorway and back to get it there, only for it to be a complete waste of my fucking time. Anyway, I see him. I do see him, chat. I'm not entirely sure if anyone's there. I'm just glad for the followers. Oh good, that's 4 kills out of that versus his 17. That's nice. Yeah. So yeah, the traffic going from the North Shore back to the suburbs is just absolutely garbage. Seriously, I don't recommend it. Don't move to New Zealand, the traffic's horrendous, people don't know how to drive anymore. And then Auckland Transport decides, you know what would be a really good idea, guys? If we made it so there's only one lane and we're going to make a bus lane next to the motorway that 2 people will ever use in the lifetime of the transport agency. Oh god. Yeah. Don't move to New Zealand, guys. It's not worth the hassle. Plus, we have some of the most dim-witted people on the face of the earth.
Like, I'm not sure if... I'm pretty sure this was more than just New Zealand, but I think it might have originated from here. The pulling down of 5G towers. You know, the whole COVID conspiracy thing. But, there's no visible difference between a 5G tower and a 4G tower, except in the amounts that they're placed, which means that especially dumb protesters would end up destroying 4 or even 3G towers. So, you know, we went without internet for a while because those boneheads don't know how to think for themselves. Despite that being exactly what they preach, you know, oh, you know, you're just sheep. You know, you're not thinking for yourselves. We've seen the real thing. We've been red-pilled. No, you're just douchebags for the sake of it. Anyway, I love my country. I do, but I really do feel like getting out of it. I just love for a new change of scene. Sadly, I'm too modest to ask for money on this because I just find it to be a dick move, you know. Everyone's in financial strife, so why don't you pay for me to buy a Nintendo Switch or free? You know, so yeah, I won't ever be asking for money on this. In fact, don't give me money. Legit, don't. It's not worth the investment. Seriously, save it for yourselves. Who knows what's coming up? There's the war in Russia to think about, there's COVID that's still bobbing around and might mutate any day now. Just keep your money safe. Don't invest it on Twitch. Most of the people on Twitch don't give a shit about you, they just care about what's in your wallet. Anyway. One day I'll earn enough money to just go to the Caribbean and on my own private yacht and just forget about life. Maybe I'll take some of you guys with me. You know, we'll make it a event for the Metal Gear community. You can come hang out on my private yacht when I strike the big one. I'd like that. I really would like to meet some of you guys. Still, I'm too poor. I'm just a humble agent for the government. And not even in the exciting way like James Bond. I'm just an intern at a postal office. That's not my actual job, but that's all I'm telling you until I become a police officer, which is a genuine goal of mine. The reason I'm telling anyone who's bothered to watch me now is because that will probably mean that I will have way less time to play Metal Gear Online. I'm just letting you know I'm not abandoning you guys, it's just, this is my dream, becoming a cop. Oh, where did you do that from? Oh. Yeah, I feel like I've said a lot less humorous things today. Let's get back to that. Let's say some bomb poo asshole garbage. Yeah, I feel like we're caught right back up now. I've said enough dumb shit. Yeah, I know exactly where he is now. Too bad he probably has a fair idea where I am after all these bullets missed. Let's just move. Let's continue to move. Well, I survived a few rounds against them. Yay! Hey, Bobby Jones. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's about midday where I am. Actually, no, I tell a lie, it's about 10 o'clock. I'm sad that you can't join in, but I'm glad you caught the stream. Pull out. Now we got 9 minutes before that happens, mate. Let's make it the best 9 minutes of our lives, Jack. Fear the unseen much, Jack? I liked Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I don't like it as a Metal Gear Solid game, but I find it to be a really good hack and slash. Up there with the likes of I'm not sure if there's a direct comparison either. Maybe that's what Guy Savage was supposed to be. You know, the minigame you get if you hide out if you save in the jail cell and reload in Metal Gear 3. Maybe that's what it evolved into, you know, it was Kojima working on a Metal Gear hack and slash game and then he gave up. And he came back to it with the title of Metal Gear Rising. Something I really don't like is how they love to ruin perfectly good boss fights in it. I love the Sundowner fight. I find it to be horrendously fun to just damn it, I was close. It's cool, hope you get a good game going with more players. Come join in. Yeah, I hope so too, man. We had Free before. We had Eagle Eye from Discord on, but his hand started to cramp up, so he's taking a break, and he probably won't be coming back for this game. Yeah. Scheisse, where's you shooting from? Stop it! Stop! Well, I should have guessed he was on the roof, I'll be honest. Anyway, let's climb up to the roof, this roof. You'll never expect that. Narrator, little did he know, he expected that. I started making the joke before he actually saw me. I'm feeling a desk moment coming up, but I'm repressing. You know what he wouldn't expect? The same trick twice. Make that a lesson to you kids. If you just keep being pig-headed, eventually they'll expect you to be smarter, and then you can kick their asses without them being ready. Where is he? Let's pop a box and look around. Surely he doesn't suspect this box. I mean, boxes do spawn on the roof, right? They spawn on that roof? He suspected the box. He not only suspected it, he knew. He knew. I don't know how he knew, but he knew. It's not 100% confirmed, but he may be listening into the stream, so maybe saying I popped the box was a dumb idea. Especially when I said something like, you know, being pig-headed and doing the exact same thing again to supplement that. So yeah, maybe I should shut up. Especially seeing as he's got 30 headshots and I've got 9. I feel like my skill is rapidly decreasing. Maybe I should play Mike Tyson Punch-Out or something. Something I'm good at. Spyro 2. There's a level up between Spyro fans and Metal Gear Solid fans, I'm sure. Stop running away. Stop running away. Please. How much? What's your price? Where are you? Seriously. Stop this. You don't need to run away for 5. I was gonna say, you didn't need to run away for 5 minutes to win. I really need to fix up the settings after this match. And I'll do it on live stream to prove that I have. So I'll host just a quick match. It'll be like 2 seconds long. I'll just start the match, we'll save my settings, and then I'll quit. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be my last. I don't think it will. I'm feeling pretty good. I was feeling pretty good until I decided to take a moment to sit forward in my chair and he got a headshot on me. I put it to the jury that he is too good with the sniper rifle and he must be handicapped by me breaking his arms in real life. Aha! Dancing finally works out for the little guy! You know, the problem with making a big announcement and pinging everyone in the Metal Gear Online 1 tag is that now that everyone with the Metal Gear Online 1 tag knows that I stream this game. And that is bad, because that means they're going to see moments like losing 11 to 32. Which means, yeah, I may have to ask for donations so I can afford beer to drown my pain. Yeah. Okay, I can't dispute that he has the M63. Let me just scratch my nose. I swear, it must be a psychological thing that whenever you're in the middle of a game, your nose just starts to itch to fuck you over. Oh good. I was about to get mad. But now, I can wait for the next death to get mad. Nose is itching. Everything's good. Seriously, scientists, start studying that. The effects of video gaming on nose itching. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's more than just me being dumb. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but I'm going to reinstate it. If I haven't goofed it up, you should be able to see the chat on the screen for the VOD. Both on YouTube and on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, it should be... Yeah, you can... if you can't see it, then it's not there. Something I noticed is the text never goes away. But that doesn't matter. It just means you can see everything I can see. I think it's supposed to go away if you get if you get new messages, so it refreshes and pushes the old ones away. But I never get that many messages. With the possible exception of last time with Volt, when he messaged me over Twitch during the match, when he couldn't be in the game. So yeah, I suppose there's that. Yeah, he's using the SVD. But now I can use the SVD to do nothing, because I'm stuck with the SVD. Something says the SVD wouldn't have saved me there. Yeah, we'll make it... these are half an hour long, right? So we'll do one more, but before the next one, I'm going to re-message on the Discord to ask for more players. Because, as much as I like... Wait, the next one's Kill House A, right? Nah, screw new players then. I'm happy to just get wrecked by Volt for a half an hour. Where are you, buddy? Well, I'm only mostly a failure now. Shit, he can still hit me. Get ready. Poke your head around, I dare you, man. That's just dissatisfactory. Where are you? Did I see you? No, you're blowing up oil containers over there. I shall come and salute you, my friend. If I can get out of the box. There we go. Where are you? Blowing up oil containers upstairs, I see. Good, I'm knocking the air. Wait, is it the air? I'm pretty sure it was. Let me just use my fancy new keyboard to type GG. GG.
Good luck.
One more. Question mark. Polite. He's dead. Did he feel the fury? Yeah, sounds good. Sweet. So we have half an hour on the smallest map in the game with just 2 people. I see no reason why I would ever grow better. Especially with me dealing with Sniper Gonzalez. Nah, there's no offense meant by that. It's just... I'm bitter that I don't understand snipers. I don't understand how anyone's that good with them, and I'm bitter because I can't replicate it. but by all means. I can't pretend I didn't use the sniper rifle in the main game. The Moss and the Gaunt is just too tempting. Where are you? I can hear you, but I can't see you. Now this is just turning into that scene from Up where they meet Doug for the first time. Yeah. You know, something I discovered fairly recently was that Raiko actually has a unique skin for for having the thermal goggles. It shows it as sunglasses. It's pretty funny. Both versions of Raiko do, I'm pretty sure. I also hear Rykov has a special version of it too, but I don't play as Rykov very often. Especially not on stream. I find it easier to just host deathmatch on stream. If there's a full sneaking match going, I might change my mind on that though. Full sneaking matches are really fun. I had a really good game with yeah, I just had a really good game the other day. It essentially changes from stealth, where stealth's already kind of fucked on this online experience, but it changes from stealth to Snake mowing through as many people as possible, with everyone desperately trying to stop him. It's hilarious to see. It has to be seen to be believed. Anyway, I need to scratch my nose again. Ugh. Hitboxes on the walls are a little strange if you ask me. Anyway, let me just take cover on this wall for a second. We have 4 viewers and it's been going for just about an hour and a half, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Also, Pablo Cuba, thanks for, I don't understand what you mean, sorry. Oh, hi there. Sorry, I'm just being dumb. Yeah, hi there, man. Sorry, you caught me at a pretty brain-fried time. I'm getting my ass handed to me by, Volt. Or, aka, The End. Not unlike the main game. I remember someone saying that Kojima's original vision for the fight with The End was supposed to take in real life weeks. I mean, that's just insane, but that's the most Kojima thing I've ever heard. I suppose he had to boost that playtime somehow, before playtime measuring was even a thing. Kojima would be the one to invent playtime measuring. To be honest, I'm just surprised Kojima didn't invent Steam. Seriously, I'm pretty sure he would have had the idea decades before Gabe Newell would have dreamed it up. I've never played Dead Stranding, but I have heard people refer to it as Kojima's quest to make friends with film directors, which is hilarious to me. But I suppose there is a career for him in being a film director. I mean, he has amazing talent when it comes to directing video games, and mainly for the story elements, so you can imagine he would be pretty amazing as a director. Anyway. Shite. Well, that works for me. I don't get credited as being a failure. One of the main reasons I'm pushing this to the 2-hour mark is because I'm pretty sure Thanks, man. I'm pretty sure you don't even get considered for a rank until you get to the 3-hour mark when it comes to this. So if I push the Fury to the point where he's been playing for about 3 hours, I can pretend to be competent. By going, oh look, I have Chameleon or something. Oh shit. Where are you? Huh? What? Ah, there. I thought I was just stroking out. Maybe I was. Am I on stream? Is that really happening? Did I forget to push... maybe people just commented in chat for no reason. Ow. Something says I'm not that lucky. Anyway, Shiza. We got pretty good pickings from the stream so far. I've only embarrassed myself a little bit, and by a little bit I mean quite a bit. But on the plus side, we have a few new followers. It hasn't happened for about 2 weeks now. Mainly because, well, no one watched the last stream. I can't blame you. 2 hours is a big commitment to sit down for. Anyway, I've asked for the streamer rank on the new Save MGO server, and they've agreed, being the bros they are. But the main problem isn't that they haven't said yes, it's that the MEE6 bot is fucking busted. So that we're really just waiting on them fixing their shit before I can get what I want. Oh, that sucks, man. Did you get stuck in the containers there? You free? Do you need me to put you out of your misery? Looks like he's free. Good for him. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, if you crouch and get up straight away, when there's a slight bit of lag, sometimes you teleport forwards. Toxic people like Leon and Valdu use that to cheat, but it can happen with genuine problems. You know, you do that, and then you phase lock into the freaking into the containers there. I mean, you can do it outside of those containers. I remember Gabe did it in my first stream. I'm pretty sure he did it on purpose, but I forgive him. It's no big deal. He didn't really benefit from it anyway. Ow. I do hold it against Valdu and Leon though, but as you'll see if you watch Meatspin's clip of me having a go at Valdu, I'm not a fan of his. I find him to be a nice little punching bag. Kinda like myself when I drop my gun for no apparent reason. That might explain why when I'm just looking back at the chat and seeing Bobby Jones' message about it being way past his bedtime. Might explain why I never see him that much, because every time I'm on, it's way too late for him. Kinda like how everyone messages me at 2 in the morning. So I get up at 7 and then go, oh, you were trying to talk to me? So yeah, I'm not being rude if any of the people who message me are seeing this. It's just that I'm asleep. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just getting my beauty sleep. You know, I know you can't see me, but I'm looking damn good. It helps when you're narcissistic for your self-confidence, not your self-conscience. I don't have one of those, I ripped it out years ago. You have to, when you play Spelunky 2, you have to lose all compassion for every other living creature except yourself. And then, yeah, I had to lose it for the dead as well. The Spelunky ghosts taught me no mercy to the dead. Okay, that's not the worst. I was going to complain, but being that about 9 kills away from him is one of the best I've ever done, and that's saying something. Scheiße! Okay, I wasn't expecting him to be there. Is it bad the last time I remember winning was against a new player, and I wasn't taking it easy on him? Mainly because he was giving it his all himself. I had to actually try to beat him, and he still got a few wins on me. I love how the sprite sometimes doesn't update, so it looks like he's just looking the same way. As you might pick up if you have used ears to hear things, I'm not feeling my best, but this is one of my only days off, and I'm intending to use it. Another main reason I like doing these streams is, as people who have been with me from the start have heard, I've been it's kind of turning into when Yandere Simulator's coming out. It's turning into when Grave finally gets off his ass and makes the tutorial he's been promising to since the start of his career. Yeah, except I'm a nicer guy than Yandere Dev. He can go fuck himself, incidentally. Yeah, anyway, I can get that video out. What we're really waiting on is enough players to test the last few people with Snake. Basically, we've done most of the player numbers, we just need to do a little bit more and then we'll be done. And then I can write the rest of the stuff because... Actually, there's nothing preventing me from writing the stuff now, I just don't want to. Nah, I'll get on that, I'll get on it. Basically, Snake is the last nail in the coffin. And this time we're gonna... I should actually stream some of our findings. I'll see if I can find a way to add Discord into the stream so we can hear from both Volt and Meatspin if they're keen on it. Might be a fun idea anyway. If we do found that clan, I would love to have them hanging out in the streams with me. I feel like that's the main thing I like about Twitch. It's really just, I like co-op games on the couch together, you know, where you talk to your friend and they'd say some dumb shit, you both laugh. It was all good fun. That's what I like about streams, because if you bring people along for the ride, it does capture that element. It's not a stream per se, but one of my favorite series on YouTube right now, because I never watched them back in the day, was James Rolfe and Mike Matai doing James and Mike Mondays with each other, where they play games together. Not just bad ones either. They played Metroid for Super Metroid as well, which is arguably the best Metroid in the series. I mean, if you don't count the GameCube version, which is probably a little bit better, but I don't count the GameCube version. To me, Metroid is really supposed to be a scroller, not a side scroller. A platform game is what I'm looking for. It's supposed to be a platform game, not a 3D environment. It's kind of like how Castlevania doesn't really make the transition from a 2D environment to a 3D one very well. In my opinion, every 3D Castlevania game is an absolute failure. You know, the ones on Nintendo 64, failure. The ones on Xbox, failure. They're bad. They're bad. My favorite one is either Symphony of the Night or Castlevania 4. I'm not an extreme expert in the series, I just know what I like. There was one thing I didn't like about Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's not the game itself, it's the legacy it inspires, where it tries to be all anime style. Very manly sneeze, I know. Yeah, it tries to be all anime-like from that point on, you know, with the Game Boy games, which aren't bad, it's just that they bug me a little bit. For a second I thought he threw a chaff grenade and I went, that's not going to do a heck of a lot. It's not like I had teammates like in Message. Oops. I'm going to tell you something, chat. I really did intend to roll into him there, but at the last minute I went, no thank you. Anyway, we are approaching the end of this match and also the end of the stream. So let's make these 15 minutes count. Once again, thanks to Volt for joining, and Eagle Eye for that matter. Basically, I won't stream if I don't get one of my friends to join in. Just that way we can have a match, and you don't have to wait for everyone to join. I find that to be really annoying, just waiting in the game for someone to take pity on me and join. So I always fabricate a match beforehand just by getting one of my friends in. Fabricate's not the word I'm looking for. I just get one set up before I even hit stream, just because you don't want to watch me just walking around for doing nothing. It's not fun to you, it's not fun for me. Let's just skip it. So yeah, that's well. What? So I message in the group chat we have. Hey, any of you guys keen? And he goes, and Volt gave me the okay. Normally it's Meatspin, but Volt was faster this time. And that's fine. He's just as good as Meatspin. You know, he can kick my ass just as well. Oh, I got him. And it was by dancing. Oops. I hear bad things. What's with the smoke grenades? I don't get it. You'll have to explain it to me after the match, Volt. What's with the smoke grenades? I don't see how they're helping you. I'm not auto-aiming you. It won't cancel anything. If anything, it's just a hindrance to us both, because it means we couldn't see temporarily. I mean, that's apparently not an issue for you. You seem to have found me somehow. Either that or you're just firing off shots at the wall. Are you still in existence? Oh, there we go. It is in fact I who is no longer still in existence. Let's get back to the banter. I feel like the banter helps these streams, mainly because I'm not competent enough to be one of those streamers who says nothing. So yeah, bad games I played. There's Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah, we know that one's bad. What's another really terrible game I played? Charlotte's Web for PS2 is horrendous, but there's nothing I can describe about it because it's just so fuck off boring. I mean, most of the games I'd bring up you would know were bad just by the name. Like, Disney Golf for PS2 is also another horrendous one, but were you really expecting to have fun with that one? I mean, Nintendo Wii is like a hotspot for bad games. In fact, one comes to mind above all others for me. It's Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop. It's just such a disappointment, and I don't understand why it was made. Basically, there's the Dead Rising everyone loves, Dead Rising 1. It's perfect. It was made for the original Xbox, they ported it to PC, no issues. Perfect game. Seriously, it might actually be better than Dead Rising 2 in some ways. But then they made Chop Till You Drop for the Nintendo Wii. It was supposed to be a Wii port of the Xbox version, but the Wii is infinitely less powerful than the fucking Xbox 360. So they had to cut features. Notably, the first one you notice is the ability to jump. And then the second one you'll notice is the fact that it pretty much railroads you into saving every survivor. Basically, Otis becomes even more annoying because you have no choice but to indulge his schemes. Otis is one of the most hated characters in video game history, just because of the fact he's deliberately an arsehole, seemingly. Basically, you can't really move very well while Otis is talking to you via radio, giving you survivor advice, or scoops as the game calls it. And if you get bitten by a zombie or just hang up on him, he calls you back and goes, "Don't hang up on me, it's rude." Even though it's entirely possible that you didn't hang up on him on purpose. Do you know what's even more annoying than that, my friends? The fact that there's an achievement that requires you to take all of his calls without hanging up on him once. Seriously, that's the rarest achievement on Steam. There's the 7-day survivor achievement, which requires you to play for 8 real-life hours. Constantly, otherwise you'll run out of health. And that has more people getting the achievement than getting the no hang-ups from Otis. I'm digressing from what I meant to talk about though. Chop Till You Drop is just the most insulting game I've ever played. It's not a good game for Dead Rising fans, it's not a good game for those hoping to get into Dead Rising. What it is an insult to your wallet. Hey, you wanted to play Dead Rising on Wii? Well, fuck you, you can't. You just get to play the most inferior version. You might as well have just played any other shovelware game put on the Wii. Yeah, they didn't need the Dead Rising tag for that. They could have just called it Dead Rising Shitty Edition and no one would have argued with them. Anyway, one of the main reasons it's so bad is it flat out patronizes you. Like, there's two weapons in the main game that are just undebatably the best in the game. There's the real Mega Buster, which is the best ranged weapon in the game, and then there's the Laser Sword, which is the best weapon in the game. Anyway, the way you get both is really hard. For the Mega Buster, you need to have killed the entire population of Willamette, Colorado. So that's like 52,000 something. So yeah, that's almost impossible. But not as hard as getting the 7-day survivor achievement, which is what you need to get the Laser Sword. You also can't just die after that. You have to, you can't alt tab out of the game and just go, well, that's it. You have to die and save, otherwise your progress meant nothing. As for the Mega Buster, you need to get an ending, I'm pretty sure. So the easiest one to get is just the ending you get if you didn't finish all the cases and you didn't show up at the heliport on the 3rd day. So yeah. That's the easiest way to get the Mega Buster. It's way easier to get that than the sword. Seriously, the two don't even compare. Anyway. Oh, fuck. Very kid-friendly around here, as you can tell by my delightful language. Yeah. If you can tell, I don't like the Wii version. I know it's really hard to tell. I'm pretty sure I hit it very well. But yeah, Chop Till You Drop is my least favorite game in the Dead Rising series. It's worse than Dead Rising 4, and don't at me about it. Because it just shows, like, Dead Rising 4 was an original story. And it didn't force you to do any of that shit. In fact, there was no time limit, which is unbecoming of a Dead Rising game. But the fact that there is no time limit is less insulting to me than the fact that they try to force you to make help Otis. Oh yeah, do you want to know how you get the Mega Buster and the Laser Sword in Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop? You complete two of the most stupid minigames I've ever played in my life. Seriously, they're not hard. All they do is take time. Time you could be doing playing the original Dead Rising for the Nintendo 360. No, the Xbox 360 version is just the best in many ways. For one, it lags less than the PC version. And for two, it has less bugs. Then again, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering every PC port ends up being a disaster. Saints Row 2 is a great example. Then again, they had people like Idle Ninja to fix it before Idle Ninja died. Still, they still haven't fixed it. They just made the disastrous new Saints Row. Yeah. Then again, I don't even think they fixed Bethesda fixed Fallout 76 yet. And that's been out for how long now? On the happier note, No Man's Sky is getting pretty good, I hear. I mean, Internet Historian made that video about the engoodening of No Man's Sky, where it's actually getting pretty close. Well, they haven't got all the promises they promised in press interviews, but they do have, they've shown a great willingness to improve the game, which is not something you'd see often in the gaming industry. Normally it's just, oh, you didn't like it? Well, you can go screw yourself. But no, No Man's Sky, now Hello Games have done pretty amazing work from what I hear. To the point where I'm actually considering picking up the game. It's not really my thing, but I just want to support the developers. I really think that's the kind of attitude that should exist in the gaming world. Oh, you guys didn't like it? Well, we're very sorry about that. We will do everything we can to improve the experience. That's so easy to do. It would make you more money in the long run as well, because it would show you are willing to improve your shitty skills. And then there's people like Bethesda that remaster the game, don't give you a discounted price or the free game for free, and then expect you to put up with the bugs they don't bother to fix between the ports. I don't think so. It bugs me. Seriously, why? Why did Skyrim need to be on all those platforms? Anyone who wanted to play Skyrim would have bought it the last 50 times you ported it to something. In my opinion, you should port it to... a game should be on the consoles, and they should always be on a console. At least one. It should be on PC, and that should be it. It shouldn't have to be on literally every gaming device that's ever come out. I'm half expecting to see the KFC bucket console come back and have freaking Bethesda jump on that. Do you remember that disaster of an idea? The idea of a freaking KFC console? They mentioned that it was an actual thing, and then it just vanished into obscurity. I really want to know, when was it they realized that what they were making was a travesty of a device? I really want to know the exact moment that Colonel Sanders rose from the grave and went, you know guys, this is just a really shitty idea. You really should stop. I assume that's what happened because KFC are just weird. Seriously. There's no big deal about the herbs and spices, guys. You can tell us. We wouldn't tell a soul. I mean, we tell the entire world, but apart from that, we wouldn't tell anyone. And better yet, I don't think anyone cares what's in the herbs and spices. I actually asked them, one of my friends who works at KFC, and they said, nah, they deliver it the real Men in Black style, you know, guy in suit shows up with the herbs and spices, real silent-like, and then just leaves. Seriously, why are they so proud of them? They've been feeding us marijuana for like 25 million years. Is that why they're so secretive about it? Is it just flat-out drugs? Is that they've been mixing nicotine into it? I don't get it. Why are they so proud of the secret? At this point, I mean, nowadays it's more just a continuation of the old days, you know. Well, it's always been secret, so you know we can't reveal the secret now. But you know, it's just becoming ridiculous, guys. You really should just go. You know what? It was yeah, we were chopping up bits of my baby herb garden I got from from Woolworths and putting it in there. Yeah, I don't think anyone would blame you if you told us it was just literally grass from your garden. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't change the fact that it's still fried chicken at the end of the day. How do I get onto these tangents? That's what I was wondering. I really don't remember, and this might be an actual brain deformation with me, but how the fuck did I get onto talking about the KFC herbs and spices? Yeah. I really do wonder how my brain works at all. I had a lot of stuff, didn't I? Also, a lot of people die on that, and by a lot of people I mean Volt and I die on that corner a lot. Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is. Hi there. Pablo Couple. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I'm very sorry if that's not how you say it. I haven't had a new chat message in a while, so I'm just reading the old ones and being obsessive. This is the last 20 seconds of the stream, guys. I'm jesting, of course. I'm going to host one quick thing to update my settings, and then that will be it. Oops. Bit of a lag spike there from the explosion. That doesn't matter. The stream's coming to an end. In fact, I won't stream me changing settings, that's just boring. You'll just have to take my word for it. Wait. Oh. Yeah. That's not too bad. You got a solid 50, I got a solid 23. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day here. I'm sorry, Auntie, if you're watching this, I'm just getting tired. Alright. Gonna call it here. GG. GG, ma. GG, ma.
Good luck!
Yeah, good luck you too, man.
I'll talk to you later. And as for the stream, it ends here. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for hanging out.